everyone, this is Jack here, aka Dr. Master, and today I'm going to be teaching you Blackbird by Alter Bridge. Lovely song, absolutely amazing song. I think it's one of the best songs out there for me, but yeah, obviously matrimony is a god, so I'm going to teach you the best I can. Yes, you need your guitar tuned down half step, so effectively it's a standard E flat or standard D sharp, however you want to say it, but I'm not going to be biased, but E flat sounds better. Anyway, you clean sounds on your amp, and you're going to need a finger pick, or you can do hybrid picking, which is just use your pick and your fingers at the same time, whatever fits you best. And yeah, so yeah, guitar here. Woohoo! First off, assume the G chord with the 3rd fret on the B string as well. Okay, so you got the instead of okay. So you want to get that. Okay. Now you keep your middle finger in place on the third fret on the E. So you get that. Move your first finger, okay, to the 2nd fret on the G. So you get okay. Then you're going to want to move this ring finger and the little finger down a string as well. So you get that shape there. All right. And it should sound like this once you've got it right. Obviously, it sounds a bit horrible, but once you learn to play it, it'll sound cool. So yeah. Now I'll show you the picking. So yes, picking. Get the chord, and then what I'm going to do, okay, is the E and the G at the same time. So okay, and then you want to strum the E, then the B, and then the G. So it sounds like this. Okay, so that's your first bit, and then it'll change around a bit. I think it requires 2 movements. Okay. So here's what it sounds like with that bit as well, alright? Okay, I went a bit further, but that's about 3 positions really, okay? So the second one, after that one, that I just taught you, okay? You want to take your 3rd fret off and leave the 2nd fret on the G string, okay? So you get that, okay? But what you want to do is when you hit that G string for the last time, you want to hit it open instead of a 2nd fret on the G, okay? So it should sound like this once you've done it. Okay, once you've done that, you can just put it all together like a jigsaw, okay? So those first 2 bits are like this. Alright, so that's the first 2 bits, and then the 3rd bit requires you to change the root note as well. So it sort of changes a bit. So at the minute you've got, so you want to get that. Okay, it might look a bit complex, but yeah, it's not too bad. So you want to get your first finger on the 2nd fret on the E. So it does require you to swap your fingers around instead of having your middle finger on the. Okay, you want to have your first finger on the 2nd fret, and then you want your middle finger to assume what your first finger is doing. Okay, so you were on. So you go from that, and then you go to that. So the 2nd fret on the E and the 2nd fret on the G, and it's the same rhythm again. So go. All right. So once again, piece it all together. It sounds like this. Okay, and again. Okay, So that's the 3 bits. Yeah, now for the 4th bit. Actually no, before we go to the 4th bit, okay, get the last position I taught you. So after that you want to go onto the high E and then the B and then the G, okay? So it should sound like this. Okay, so yeah, after you've done that, so you piece it all together again. Sorry for the mix up there, but there you go. So I'll play it through for you. Alright, and then once again you go down another half step on your E. So go, what you do is you want to do a hammer on from 0 to 1. So you go. Sounds like Jaws, but yeah. You want to do that, and then you get your first finger on the 1, okay? You get your middle finger on the 2nd fret on the G again. So you go. Okay. So you got a little motif there, okay? Motif, or so I should say. So you go hammer on, 2nd fret, 3rd fret on the G, and then you do this little, but it's all hammer-ons, so, well, not all hammer-ons, so you go 3, pull off, and strum the 0. Okay? Okay? So that's your 4th bit. Yeah, let's piece it all together again, and I'll play it slow for you this time so you can play through it if you've got it all, okay? Okay, that's the first time, and I'll play even slower this time. Alright, so yeah, that's the very first half of the intro. The second half is a lot smaller, so it's not really a half, but yeah, I'll show you the second part. So, the second part to the intro, which isn't really a second half, so I lied about that. I do apologise. Yep, I've had to turn the light on because it's got a bit dark. But yeah, once you got that bit down, after the, okay. What's that? Well, I've said it's really short, okay? So, you want to get this position here, so it's a power chord. That's where you want to get, okay? So, I believe the actual chord in this tuning will be A, but in standard tuning, technically it'll be A sharp, B flat, whatever you want to call it. Okay? So, I want to get that. And what I'm doing there is lowering the root note by half a step. So you go, but keeping that 3rd in there, okay? 5th, sorry. But what you actually want to do, instead of strumming like I did then, alright, you want to strum the chord once. That's what you want to do, okay? And that's simply just strumming. I'm not using my fingers, just the pick, okay? So you strum the chord, keep that chord, play the A string, D string, and then the G string, okay? So you want to do that for both positions, okay? So you go. So throughout that, obviously, you're keeping that 5th in there. Alright, so once you keep practicing that and getting inside your head, you'll get the rhythm stuck in your head, like I did. Played it for ages, but yeah, when you start piecing it all together, you can just play it all the way through and keep going, and you'll have it down. Simple as that. So, all together. should sound like this. So there you go. This is my first lesson, so I do apologise if it's really shockingly, well, crap. But I hope it all served you well and you can play Blackbird for Bridge. So thank you very much, guys. Thanks for watching.